Hello. Now this video is less of a how-to or a recipe because I'm not really making anything myself. It's a green/red Thai curry, some sort of Thai curry. I'm mixing two different pastes that I bought. I'll show you them in a second. This is more just a little, not an insight, kind of just what I do. This is me cooking. I like to film myself cooking sometimes. So this is going to be literally just that. I'll cut up some things and I'll show you them in a second and then kind of take you through just what I'm going to do. I mean, this is like basic level for me. This is like kind of pretty much one of the laziest things I could do, apart from chucking like tortellini, because that's like nothing. But yeah, anyway, this is nice. It's like, I'll show you. Got a whole pack of chicken breasts that were frozen. I've just defrosted them and I'm going to cook them in the pan. This is pre-seasoned. So I got Penang Thai red. I'm going to use one of these packets of rice. This will mean I'm not even cooking my own rice. And here I've got 2 celery sticks chopped up. Now I've done them at an angle instead of just straight down along it. This is just spring onion, but instead of going like this, I've cut at an angle. And the reason for that is the hardest part about cooking with celery is getting it soft. And so this way it's got a much larger surface area, so that when it's on the pan, it's got more area to go on the pan. This is 1 green pepper, then I'm going to cut up this red pepper and this spring onion. What you want to do is turn your pan on low and add a bit of olive oil. And into this you put the celery first for a good few minutes. Those you can add in straight away, no need to wait for the oil or the pan to get hot. I've only done is you just turn it on, bit of oil, then put the celery in. Adding salt helps as well, because it takes a bit of the moisture out. Unfortunately I'm out of salt, but yeah, put that in on a low setting while you cut up your pepper. So that's my peppers cut up. I like to have them in decent sized chunks, as the rice is quite small and quite soft, so I like to have something decent texture wise when eating it. Now the celery is sizzling away, that's okay, they will do that. They're not going to like burn or anything really, they've got lots of water in them, so that's fine. Just get them moving. That's fine, lovely. And now voila! I had a red onion laying around, so I sliced that up, just cut it in half and then down across like this. Chuck that in. Chicken is also on really low, just going to give a little colour, then it's going to cook mainly in the rest of the sauce. But I feel with these you just get such nice colours in that. So we're going to slice and put in the juice of lemon and lime into the wok. I will then be adding coconut milk to it. Before that, I'm going to add a bit of each paste. Hack, if you want to get more juice out of lemons or limes before you add them, you need to roll them out on the surface, like so. So you get it, roll it, you'll feel it get softer. Try and go over the ends of it as well, so not just this way, but this way. And yeah, roll it out, get way more juice out of it. Let's see if the trick works. I'd say that's a definite yes, yeah. I also sometimes slice them up and put them in kind of like whole, let it infuse with the milk and stuff, but I think today just that juice will be plenty. So adding the red Thai curry paste to the vegetables, now that they've taken on a bit of colour, they've got that sort of gold tinge to them from cooking in that delicious olive oil. I like it quite strong. So once you've added your paste, I've turned the heat of the chicken. I'm now going to add the chicken in so that it can get the taste of the seasoning. Very simple. So once your chicken and vegetables have been in there together, time to add your coconut milk. Now I did stir this before putting it in. There's a little bit at the bottom, I'll stir again. But yeah, you've got to shake these up really well. So I moved it from a slightly smaller hob onto one that's much larger, so that the heat reaches around the sides of the hob. I'm going to put the lid on it until it starts to bubble, and then once it starts bubbling away gently, I'm going to take the lid off to evaporate some of the water. Still, it's on the lowest setting and I want to get it up to that temperature nice and slowly. One thing I'm really happy about with this one is just how good the colours look in it. I mean, when you give it a stir, it just looks full, absolutely full of colour. I love what the red onions added to it. And when that was cooking away with just the peppers and the celery, it smelled so good all together. So I'm really excited to eat this. I mean, now, what's the time? It's now 4:20. This is essentially my lunch in a way. I didn't eat before my morning lectures, but I brought with me 2 bananas, grapes and pasta from last night. In a couple of minutes, let's put the lid on, and you can see it is bubbling nicely. Actually, more so on the edges than the middle, so I might move it back to a normal hob. Yeah. So something about cooking, you've got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And now let's see how it does on this burner. If you didn't know, I'm a sucker for anything sweet, so I'm going to put a bit of cinnamon in because I think it just tastes great and it gives that little bit of sweetness without being kind of artificially or too sweet, you know what I mean? I'll put that extra lime juice in there so then I'm going to balance that out. A bit of cinnamon. So peppers are soft now. It's been maybe like 10 minutes at least, so I'm just chucking in rice to the pan, and then it'll be ready. I've now served it up. It changed colour quite a bit during those last sort of minutes of cooking with the sauce. It's peri-peri rice with it. I'm really excited for this. So it's got celery, peppers, onion, and chicken. Looks good. I think the cinnamon was needed. I had a little bit more actually. It's still got a decent like sort of kick and taste to it. Rice lovely. The chicken's all really tender, and the same with the vegetables, all nice and soft, so just be patient with it, let it cook away in the coconut milk for quite a while, let everything kind of come together and make friends with each other, and then it all tastes really good at the end, so yeah. It's now 5 to 5 though, and I put it on cooking at like 4:20, so it takes a while. I'd say that's a resounding yes.